Hello and welcome to the incredibly influential and highly successful podcast. My name is Kael. I'm incredibly influential.
My name's Danny, and I'm highly successful.
Today is Monday, September 29th, as we're recording this. Um, uh, you know that song "Wake Me Up When September Ends"? Wake up, bitch! September's over. It's because it's coming out September 30th. There you go. You're welcome. It's done. It's over. We
I don't,
got through
I,
it together. We survived.
I don't
We
get
made
it.
it. We did it
September hasn't
together.
September hasn't ended yet.
Shh, shush, shush.
It'll
Don't
still be September
jinx it.
tomorrow too when
Don't
it comes out.
jinx it. Don't jinx it. We're almost through. We are.
Hey, I have a question for you.
No, you
How did
don't.
how, I do have a question for you.
You don't. You don't. You
No,
actually, you don't.
I have a question for you.
I'm
It's
telling
a
you, you don't.
no, I have a question for you.
I don't think you do. I think you're lying.
No, it's a really important question. So
I don't
important.
believe you. I don't believe you. I think you're
The
lying.
the more I ask you, the more time we waste not answering it, the worse things could possibly get.
All right, ask the fucking question. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
I was gonna ask how you survived the rapture.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I guess I'm not going to heaven. I guess nobody's going to heaven to be honest. Shit. Damn.
No, it's all
That
over for
sucks.
us.
Yeah. I mean, I really thought. I really
In the
thought. You
comments,
know.
guys, how you survived the rapture.
Yeah. Yeah. What was your strat? What was the thing here?
My my strat was to not know about it until after it happened.
You know, dude, you do live under a rock. You would miss the actual rapture. You would.
Like
Fucking
they're just like, oh my god, we survived. I was like, what are you talking about? And they're just like the rapture. I'm just like from Bioshock. and,
you.
and,
Oh my god, you fucking bastard. You would say that. You would say
and
that.
they
I
were just
hate
like,
you.
no, it's a thing. And I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. And then I hopped onto it after.
How do you not know what the rapture from like real life is? Because that's like a real life thing. How do you not
No,
know that?
it's from Bioshock. The rapture's
It's
from
shut
Bioshock.
up. Shut
Confirmed.
up. It's not. It's literally not. Stop.
No, no. See, you're gaslighting yourself.
Like I love Ken Levine. I would love to give him credit for coming up with that idea, but he didn't. I'm sorry. You know,
But
there's
I'm
some
but I'm
things that even I can't give
sorry.
him credit
The
for.
rapture's from Bioshock. You know how I know? Because I recently I recently played it.
You don't even know who Ken Levine is, bro. You're a fake fan. You're a big fat phony. You know who lives here? A big fat phony. That's you. You're the phony.
Ken Levine's the one who was on that song Bad Blood with Taylor Swift.
Nope. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. See, I knew you knew who Kendrick Lamar was. I know that was just a bit. I knew it. I knew it. You can't
No, I
fool any
actually
of us. You cannot.
who?
See, he's trying to fool me. He's trying to fool me, but I can't be fooled. I'm too smart. I'm a genius. I've got the brains of a fucking of a of a of a of a of a thing with large brains. You know? You gonna say anything to that?
Oh, wait. I
No,
remember. I remember.
don't. Do
He's
not.
the guy from that one
Stop.
song that Lonely Island did.
Did
I
Kendrick Lamar actually do a song with Lonely Island? That's kind of crazy. Holy shit.
that's
That's
actually
kind of a
how.
legendary pull, to be honest. Hang on.
Yeah, he's
Hang
the one that's
on.
saying I'm on a boat.
I hate you. I hate you. You are a real, genuine piece of fucking human garbage. I hope you know that. You suck.
Oh no,
You
never mind. The song he's on is called YOLO. I misremembered.
I'm like, if I look this up and it doesn't have Kendrick Lamar on it, I'm gonna be really fucking upset. uh, okay. Wow. You know what? You know what? You actually got it. You actually got it. Unless you
I
say he's also the lead singer of Maroon 5, in which case I am going to kill you.
oh, is he?
I hate you.
I
I hate you. I hate you. I
I
hate you.
love him in stereo. I love him in Stereo Hearts by Gym Class Heroes. Good song.
Why are you alive? What was your purpose when you were born? What
You
did
don't like
God tell you at
you
character
don't like
creation?
Gym Class Heroes? How do you not know who Gym Class Heroes are? They're like so
Oh, I
popular
know him. I know him. I know him.
compared to this like nobody you keep trying to teach me about, Gym Class Heroes is like up there.
Why were you born? Why did you decide to curse the rest of us with your existence? I would love to know. Inquiring minds are wondering. Can you tell us? Can you tell us why you've decided to disgrace this planet with your presence? We had it so good before you got here, Danny. We were all so happy before you got here. And here you are ruining things for fucking everybody. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I'm not gonna stand for it. I'm really not. I'm not. I don't care for it. I really don't. And I'm gonna. And you know what? I'm not. I'm not happy about it. Can you like leave Earth forever, please?
I'm sorry,
Please.
what'd you say?
Can you leave Earth forever right now and
I'm
like not
actually
be alive?
I'm I'm actually busy, but like
I don't believe you. Actually, I'm gonna be honest. I don't believe you at all. You have nothing going on in your life. Your life sucks and is really boring. So don't give me that shit. How about that? How about we don't get shit twisted in this house right now? Okay? How about that? How about we call a spade and we talk the real truth and we be honest here. You ain't got shit going on. Let's be real about it, okay? You okay with that?
wait. I'm remembering something. Okay, I remember now.
That's awesome. Are you gonna tell us?
You said how about that, and I was like, where's that from? And I figured it out. It's Bad Baby. I figured it out. I thought about it. It came to me.
Bahad Bahabi?
That's the one.
Yeah.
Bad Baby.
You gotta. Can you say it right, please? Thank you. God. Do you have a fucking problem or something? Do you have a fucking problem or something? Can you fucking say it right, please? Thank you. God. What's your fucking problem, Danny? Can you tell me? Because it seems like you got a fucking problem, and I really don't want to. I don't really don't want to deal with that shit. Okay, so let's just not. Okay, let's not and say we did, but actually let's say we didn't. How about that? Can we
Yeah.
do that?
Wait. You said, I have a fucking problem. What's that one song?
I love bad bitches. That's my fucking problem.
That's
And
the
yeah, I
one.
like to
That's the
fuck. I got a
one. That's
fucking
the one
problem.
I
They
was
played
thinking
that at
of.
the club on Saturday. Oh my god. So on dude, on Saturday we had the fucking dopest night. Dude, oh man, I'm so pissed right now. I'm so pissed right now. So what I was fucking doing is I was trying to get my boy on here, right? I was trying to get my boy on here. My boy penis breath. I finally got him to go out to the club with me, and homie was like, we actually had like a great fucking time, like straight up great time. It was awesome. We hung out, we danced, we had a lot of fun. Neither one of us drank because he's not old enough to drink, and I'm not. I drove there, so because I've been walking a whole lot these past week or so. And I've got blisters on top of fucking blisters, man. So I did not want to, I did not want to do that. So yeah, that was kind of rough, but it was it was something, and we had a great fucking time, man. It was amazing. We had an awesome time, and then I tried to have him on tonight. He passed the audition because when we got out of the club, he and we went to Domino's and we got some za, right? We got some fucking za gamer, and we just sat on my porch for like 2 hours and just like talked and shit. Or maybe it was more like 90 minutes. But we just fucking talked and shit. It was awesome. And then fucking homie, what's he doing? He's not fucking here. He's not fucking here. I invited him. I told him. I said, "You passed the audition. What are you waiting for?" And he doesn't want to show up. So I don't know. I don't know what he's doing, but he's not here, and I'm very upset about that. But we had a great time on Saturday. It was awesome. The music was kind of trash though. That's why we left. Um, but it was yeah, no, the music was pretty damn solid. I was, I wouldn't say I was like, fully mesmerized, but like we had a good time, and I was pretty happy with the outcome. I was like, hey, it's a good time. I had a good time. I like to party. I like to have fun, and we did. We had a lot of fun, and I wish we could keep that going. But here he is, not showing up. I called him like so many different times too. I was like, "Come on, man, what are you doing? What are you waiting for?" And you know what? He did show up, so I'm a little upset about that. I'm a little upset about that. Aren't you a little bit upset about that, Danny? Because I'm a little bit upset about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. He's cool, and I feel like he would have done a really good job on the show. And I don't know what he is, waiting for. I feel like he could have he could have come in. He could have really killed. To be honest, like he really could have like absolutely killed it on here. Like he could have really been. He could have really given us like the shot in the arm that we need. I feel like we need a little variety. So maybe next week I'll finally get him to come in. But like, good lord, he is really just depressing me right now. That he's just not showing up, and it's just like, hey man, what are you waiting for? Like we'd love to have you. We would love to have you. And I told him that, and I said that. I really did. And you know what? What happened? He didn't show up. He let us down right here at the pivotal moment, and I've never been so depressed in my life. It's quite tragic. Um, but you know what? Things happen, and you really just can't depend on anyone. Really, everyone is always going to let you down. Everything sucks and is terrible. Does that make sense?
Hmm. Everything sucks and is terrible. I don't know if I.
Yeah, both of those.
Hmm. Hmm. It's tough. It's a tough one. I don't know about that.
I think it's pretty real. I think like I can't think of anything more real than that. There's nothing in the world I can think of that is more real than everything sucks and is terrible all the time, always. You know what I mean?
You know what
I
I
feel like
mean?
you just gotta really breathe and accept that. But yeah, everything sucks and is terrible, and all your friends will betray you, and um, everyone you love secretly hates you, and we're actually the only people who really love you, and so you should give us all your money on Patreon and buy our merch. Our merch is really cool. We're actually working on a new design right now, and by we I mean me. I did it. It's mine. I did it, and it's pretty cool. And I think you guys are gonna like it. So stay tuned. But you guys should go check it out. It's pretty sick. It's pretty nice. It's pretty dope. You guys should definitely go check it out. Um, I showed Danny. Danny, do you wanna tell them how cool it is? Danny?
That's so cool. So cool.
Oh yeah, you gotta speak up just a little bit. Just a little bit. You gotta speak up. Is very important. But yeah, no, I feel like it was pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm pretty proud of it. I think it's a good one of the better designs we've ever done. Considering it's like one of the one designs we've ever done, other than the two that we have, considering it's like the third design we've ever done. Oh no, I guess we did the Alaska one, didn't we? Yeah, I guess we did that. That one we did together. We did that together. I was pretty proud of that. I feel like we did a good job on that one. More people should have bought that. Now it's gone forever, and they're never gonna get it. Isn't that tragic, Danny? Think about that. It's gone.
No. Whatever will they do?
Fucking not be dripped out, I guess. Because we were dripped the fuck out, dude. That hoodie was tight as fuck. I don't know if you know, but that shit was tight as fuck. And I don't mean like tight as in like ill fitting. I mean tight as in like fucking tight, bro. You know that shit was tight. So yeah, definitely go. Um, I guess buy the one that's not a you know, buy the one that doesn't have the Alaska on it. Buy all our merch. Our merch is really cool. Buy more merch. Merch is awesome. Um, I'm I love our merch. What else do I love? I love all our sponsors. We should thank our sponsors. Danny, I feel like you haven't thanked our sponsors enough. I feel like you should say thank you to all of our sponsors for sponsoring us because they're really cool.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
Name one of them.
Man, thanks, guys.
So what Danny doesn't know is, or what Danny is not telling you is that I sort of hooked us up with all the sponsors and I recorded all the ads uh, without him. Didn't I give you like one chance and you were just like, oh, I'm kind of busy, and I was just like, fuck it. So I did like all 8 of them without you over multiple days. It was kind of funny because like it took multiple days to get it all done because I had to like script every single one, and then I had to like, oh man, it was a lot. It was a lot of stuff, but it was worth it because I like money. Do you guys like money? I'm a real big money guy. You ever got into money? Oh, speaking of money, do you want to talk about some political economic stuff right now? Because I feel like there's some interesting shit going on that I think you might be interested in.
Um, what things could possibly be going on?
Well, in case you didn't know, there is a um uh over the I guess over the I think it was Friday. So I guess over the weekend there was something that came out. Um, Donald Trump on Truth Social, he said, "We're gonna do tariffs on foreign-made drugs, right? So, um, like companies like Pfizer, Eli Lilly, all those companies that are like foreign drug makers that make medicine outside of the country, they're going to have to pay a or they're going to have tariffs on all drugs that they bring into the country. However, if they um uh if they how do I say it? How do I say it? Like if they have a plant that's here in America and they like make drugs here, obviously they don't have to pay the tariff because they're not importing anything. So like a lot of those companies are going to be fine, but the there are some like companies that there's this one that I just bought today that dropped 90%, like literally like 89% on their stocks. And it was absolutely crazy to like see these gigantic drops because of course he wasn't very like specific on how he was going to have this like laid out, right? Obviously not. He would never do that. He would never say things that like make sense, so that was kind of, I imagine that's very frustrating for the people who are working in those companies, right? And so everyone's like panicking. I had to write a discussion post about this um, because I'm in a supply chain management class, and this is going to fuck up supply chain issues because the whole market is going to have to sort of cover for the fact that guess what, everything's screwed now, and all those like imported drugs are going to be uh, like there's going to be a shortage of them, but all of these companies that are still in America and who are making drugs in America, they are going to be fine. So they're going to have to sort of increase their like they can drive up their costs. So that way, because the imported drugs are going to be more expensive, so the domestic drugs can raise their prices at a commensurate rate, maybe a little bit less to still be the price leaders in the industry, but like they're going to be able to make these massive fucking profits. They're going to have to expand all their factories here in America. So I guess if that's what you're after, you know, if you want America to be like um if you want manufacturing to be in America, I guess, but there's going to be a fucking drug shortage. People aren't going to be able to afford their fucking medicine, and people are going to fucking die, and so that's probably not good. People dying is generally bad, I would say. Danny, would you agree with that?
Mm, You know what? I've heard of things like that. Yeah, Stein. I don't think it's very good.
I'm yeah, I really don't care for it, to be honest. Um, it is not really my thing. I'll keep it a stack with you. Yeah, I really don't like when people die who haven't really done anything wrong. If they've done something wrong, then that's, I don't want to say it's good that they're dying, but maybe it's not bad. Maybe it's not the most terrible thing in the world. But like, if it's just people who need their fucking meds, it's not really their fault, and they haven't done anything. So it kind of sucks that they're gonna be like going without their meds, right? Like, I, like my dog, he's got a rash right now, and he gets allergy meds every every day. So he's like, that's it's gonna drive up the costs on that. That's gonna suck. You don't want that. So I don't know what I'm gonna do there, right? If the costs get really expensive. Um, like I have a bit of a surplus at least, but like if things get really bad, like what am I gonna do? I'm a little bit worried, because like think about that. He like he's not gonna die if he doesn't take his allergy meds, right? But like he's gonna be really miserable, and like think about that. Who wants their dog to be miserable? Like that's just gonna make me really sad. So, uh, but obviously the only president in the last like half century or more who doesn't have a fucking dog, or like didn't have a fucking dog ever, right? Like he doesn't care about that because he's a fucking sociopath. Imagine being a president and not having the dog. I think that's a big fucking red flag, and we should have fucking seen that. Because Trump seems like a fucking cat person, and cat people should not have been elected to office. I'm gonna keep it a buck 50 with you. They should not be in office. I
This
do
is
not like cat people.
an interesting take right here.
I don't like cat people. I don't.
Hmm.
Do you like cat people?
Um, they're all right.
I can't fucking stand them. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I do not like them, Sam. I am. They're sus, really, to be honest. Like yeah, they always suss me out. So yeah, I'm not a fan. Not a fan of the cat people. That sounds like I don't like Khajiits from Skyrim. I do like Khajiits from Skyrim. I just don't like people who like cats. Does that make sense? I want to reiterate: Khajiits from Skyrim, awesome. People who like cats, terrible scum of the earth. Lock them up forever. Throw away the key as well. They suck. You know what I mean? Don't like them. Don't care for them at all. But no, Khajiits from Skyrim are awesome. They're probably I don't know if it's my favorite race in Skyrim. What is your favorite race in Skyrim, Danny? Before we go to the ad break,
Mm,
I just want to know.
I feel like Khajiit's pretty good, you know. It's like decent, like unarmed attacks. And don't they have like night vision or something? I
Yeah,
maybe
yeah. They do. It's pretty good.
I usually just go with whatever a good starting bonus is, because I feel like classes don't matter a ton late
Yeah,
game.
I'll
What is it?
say,
What
I'll say
Argonian has like water breathing, I think, right?
yes. Yeah, they do.
I sometimes go Argonian just because the water breathing is decent for like some puzzles.
Yeah, there's a couple of dungeons where it won't. It's not. It's certainly not bad.
Uh, so I would say like Argonian, I guess.
Yeah, Argonian's pretty nice. I will say, it's kind of like in Oblivion where if you uh how do I put it right? You should pick a class that has the stats in the skills that you aren't gonna use. Does that make sense? Because it's like you should use the stats that you're because you level up by doing things, right? You should pick the stats that are that you're not going to use, right? So that way you get a bonus in them, but you don't have to like worry about it. Does that make sense? Right? So it's like in Oblivion, for example, right? You can pick acrobatics or athletics as your class skills at character creation, but you shouldn't because you level them up by jumping and running. So like it doesn't really benefit you to do that. So instead, you should pick skills that you're rarely going to use. So that way, you're better at them when you do need to use them. So, like for example, if you don't really do a lot of alchemy, you should pick alchemy as a stat, right? Does that make sense? That's my strat.
I'm
That's
not too familiar with Oblivion. I really more know Skyrim, and Skyrim doesn't really work that way.
well, it does because you level up by doing the actions, right? You level up alchemy by doing alchemy. So,
Yeah, but in Skyrim, I think that what I've noticed is that it's really inconvenient to level up most skills to the point where they're actually useful, which is why you just wait until you have a ton of resources to dump into leveling up a certain skill, or you use exploits. Either way works.
well, I do love a good exploit. Ever since I learned the overpoweredness of the what's it called the resto loop. Ever since I learned how to do the resto loop very well, that is, I'll say that's my go-to. I love me some good old resto loop. Resto loop is so
You
fun.
know, there's a spell they added in Skyrim in the like the 10-year anniversary update,
Yes.
and it's like in this random chest. This chest that has like 10 spells, by the way. It's weird why there's like 10 spells in this random chest, but it's you get this chest, you get the spell, and it's such an easy exploit. All you do is start casting the spell, click on your map, fast travel somewhere else, and
Oh
it
yeah,
counts as you
yeah,
having the spell held the entire time,
yes,
and
yeah.
it levels up destruction like so much.
That's a classic exploit though. That's a classic exploit. We love that one. The
Yeah,
old
and that
fast travel level up. Yeah, that's a
I
that's a
it's so
classic.
it's so interesting though that that's in like the new 10-year anniversary. Well, I guess not new anymore, but it was in the 10-year anniversary update.
Oh no, that's been in it for a long time.
No,
That's
no,
been
I'm telling you, it was one of the newer spells. I'm pretty sure.
yes, but that type of exploit has been in the game for a long time.
Oh
Like
yeah,
you've been
that's
able
high.
to
Yeah,
do
yeah.
you've been able to do that with that's how you would get alteration up. That's how we would do that back in the
No,
day.
like yeah, I do know what you mean, like alteration. I remember Conjuring was a really fun one because you would just get a spell and you just hit a dead horse with it over and over.
Oh yeah,
You'd
literally being
rest
a
for
dead
one
horse.
hour. You'd
Yeah.
hit the dead horse over and over. You'd rest for an hour. You hit the dead horse.
Yeah, I will
In
say
30 minutes, you'd have level 100 Conjuring.
I'll say my favorite, my absolute favorite exploit in Skyrim is what's it called? The fucking oh man, I now I'm blanking on it. Fuck. Uh is you can get there's a weapon in the game that you have to murder your followers with it, but my favorite
Oh yes, I
exploit with
remember
it
that.
is it works on anyone who's friendly to you. So there's a character who betrays you at the end of a quest, but they still count as friendly. So you can keep resurrecting them and then killing them over and over and over, and that way you don't have to kill any of your followers. And that makes me happy because I love that weapon, but I also love most of my followers. Sometimes I'll kill Feindal because he sucks. Um, and then sometimes I'll kill Sven because he sucks. And then sometimes I'll kill. There's a few who I'll kill because they suck, but uh,
You
I'd rather
know,
just actually
I
kill them for for the love of the game rather than
what I've
fucking.
noticed is that like I usually tend to just commit to like a follower early on, even if it's like not as good of a follower, right? Like I could wait and I can get like a better follower, but I usually just go with Lydia because Lydia's right there. You know, she's always.
What? I made an entire fucking video about committing to a follower for your entire fucking playthrough, and it was nobody fucking watched it. Still pissed about that.
Well,
Fucking
hey, like, and it's one of those things where like you give your follower something, and then like you're like fast traveling and you're doing stuff, and then you turn around, and you're like, where'd they go?
that is true. Mule
That
gave me a lot
happens
of
so often in Skyrim, and then they just show up randomly like way later.
yeah. Mule did that to me couple times. But no, I'm a Serana simp through and through. That's me every day.
Serana, is that like the vampire one from the?
Yeah,
Yeah, she's
yeah.
pretty cool. I do like how she can she has something that you can do special with her, right?
She's
If you ever.
essential.
No, I mean like, is she the one that gives you the arrows though? If you needed more arrows.
No, I think that's someone else, but she can turn you into uh uh a vampire anytime you want. Like a real vampire, not like the boring pissy base game vampires. I mean like the real vampires with the vampire lord power. She can turn you into those. And also she's voiced by Laura Bailey, and any character that Laura Bailey voices in a video game, I automatically have a crush on her.
No, I do feel like
So
she is the one that gives you the arrows though, right? Like after that one quest, I feel like you give her the materials and she can craft the arrows to shoot out the
I don't know
sun.
if she crafts those arrows. I don't know. Maybe she
Well,
does. Maybe she does because that is her quest. The Orioles bow thing is Dawn Guard, and that is her quest. But I don't know. I never really gave her the arrows. I never really used the bow. It's not my thing. I'm a sword and shield kind of guy. In
no, you
Monster
don't
Hunter, I'm
use the
sword and
bow for
shield.
combat. You use the bow to shoot out the sun. That way you can have vampire benefits during the day.
Well, I just normally I'll be honest, I just power through it. I just power through the downgrade part,
Nah,
because
it's one arrow and the space to hold the bow, and you're good. It's it's
yeah, but then
it's
I have to lug around a bow all day. Who wants to
bows are
fucking do
light.
that?
Bows are not heavy. You're dramatic.
Yeah, but who wants to lug around a bow all day, dude? When I had to have more room for sword and shield, you know? More room
I
for
thought
my
it,
alchemy potions and more room for my super buffed up restoration armor that fucking uh gives me like 1,000,000% benefits to alchemy. Why the fuck would you ever carry anything else?
no, no, it's so much fun. You go to Whiterun, you shoot an arrow into the sky, and everybody around you is like, "Oh my God, the world is ending."
See, you'd think you'd they'd be like that because whoever does the fucking main quest of Skyrim. So like Alduin is just fucking shit up, right? And so it's like the world is ending not only because the sun went out, but also because fucking Alduin the World Eater's fucking eating people all over the goddamn place. Like who actually
No, no.
likes the main quest in Skyrim?
Uh, I like how on my very first playthrough of Skyrim, I two-shot Alduin with Maroon's dagger, Maroon's
Mayrune's
razor.
dagger's actually kind of hype. Mayrune's dagger's actually kind of hype. It
I
is the
it's like
funniest shit.
it's the best weapon because it could either be terrible or really good. And I two-shot Alduin with it, and I will never forget that moment of my first time beating Skyrim and the final boss instantly dying.
I mean, well, all right. Was it the final boss, or is it when you fight him on the mountain? Because those
No,
are
no,
two
it
different
was a, it
things.
was a very it was a in Sovngarde.
Oh, that one's easy. That's an easy fucking boss fight. Like that, you can do whatever you want. The three heroes plus, I think Soon helps you out a little bit.
But that's like the final boss is in Sovngarde, I'm pretty
I
sure.
Yeah, but like the real final boss is Alduin up on the mountain because Parthenax barely helps you. And yeah, no, I whenever I do a fucking Skyrim challenge run, the two things I dread most are Alduin boss fight on the top of High Hrothgar and uh the Peace Council, right? For two dreadfully different reasons, but they're one
Let
after the other.
Let me
and it
tell you,
sucks.
there was one time where I was like trying to look at like my mission log, or I was trying to like pause for my map or something in the middle of
Hmm.
that, and I soft locked myself because
Oh my
you're just stuck in
god.
that chair forever and ever, and you're too far away to interact with anybody. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
who designed this game? This is terrible.
That's why you always get up and go potty during the fucking peace council. That's
You
all. That's
know,
why you just let it
I
play.
had to load an old save. I lost like an hour of progress.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. Well, all right. Shouldn't it have auto saved you as soon as you went into the fucking High Hrothgar?
It might have, but I think that I was trying to find a solution and I messed up my autosaves.
Oh yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
You
Yeah,
click every single button and then it autosaves two more times while you're stuck and then you're done for.
it's that, and then I'll tell you the fucking Fallout 4 quest line where you go through Kellogg's brain. I always get those are the best potty breaks because you just get up and they're fucking talking and you can't skip it. Oh no! Three things I hate in Skyrim, and they're all one after another. Number one, the cutscene after you open the Elder Scroll. It's like 5 straight minutes of just sitting there doing nothing. Then immediately after that, hardest fight in the fucking game. And then immediately after that, Peace Council. It fucking sucks. It is a slog. I dread it every time I fucking play Skyrim.
You
Like it
see,
almost makes me want to do the Civil War quest.
what you gotta do is you just gotta hold Maroon's dagger everywhere you go and just get really lucky.
You know, yeah, but then you have to do the quest to get Maroon's dagger, and also I can't
It's
use it
not
in
that
half the fucking
bad.
challenge
Plus,
runs that I do.
if you like, the thing is, if you go to the what is it, the base for Maroon's dagger, every like what's that called, like 7 in-game days, you just get two Daedra hearts because they just respawn those Daedras.
Yeah, but like
It's
I
such
could
a
get
good way
Daedra
to get
hearts.
Daedra hearts.
If I wanted to get Daedra hearts, you know what I do? I'd punch the fucking Khajiit lady and reset her fucking inventory, and then check her fucking
She does
chest
not
by the
have
Dawn
Daedra
Star.
hearts that often,
She
okay?
does. Well, okay,
Not
but it's
that
free and it's
often.
easy, and she has other stuff too.
Nah, you rest for 7 days, you just go over there and you just kill two Daedra hearts.
Yeah, but
Easy.
then I have to rest for 7 days. That
And
sucks.
then, if you don't have your smithing skill up, you can go to like that one thing under the College of Winterhold, just transmute yourself some Daedra armor. I forget how
Why are we
like the
talking about
transmutation
Skyrim?
works.
Why are we talking about Skyrim?
Skyrim's a good game.
It is a good game.
I played so much Skyrim. I got all the achievements, but there's still so much I haven't done. Like I never finished that mask shrine. I don't know what happens when you finish it. I'm so
Oh,
curious. That was like the
is
one
there
thing I
not
never
an
did.
achievement for getting all of the Daedric artifacts? I thought there
There
was.
is, yeah, but the masks are different. The masks are for the
Oh,
Dragon Priest.
oh, you mean the mask? I thought you meant the mask of Clavicus Vile. No. Oh, the
No,
masks, the Dragon Priest. Yeah. No.
yeah,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I've
Yeah,
never
that one
done
is
that
actually
quest.
pretty cool. It is actually really cool. I think that's actually one of the cooler things in the game, and I think that's like there should be an achievement for it, but I get why there isn't, and there totally should be, but there isn't. But there totally should be, but there
But
isn't.
there's a lot of like small things like that that I haven't done. But I did all the big things, so that's fine.
That is, yeah. I mean, as long as you haven't gone on the Nexus and like, downloaded some of the more unsavory mods, I would say, you can stop there. But once you've done that, right, I feel like the cognitive dissonance sets in, and you're just like, if I'm down bad enough for Skyrim that I'm downloading fucking porn mods for Skyrim, then I need to commit to this game for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? Like
No, see, I've never downloaded mods for Skyrim. Maybe if I play it more casually, I will. But I usually just kind
dude,
of hop from game to game. I did all of Skyrim. I did all of Fallout 4. I need another Bethesda game. Maybe I'll go back to
New
Starfield. Who
Vegas,
knows?
New Vegas, New Vegas.
Actually, Starfield had a DLC. I don't know if they were doing more DLCs,
It's
but
bad.
yeah, but maybe the DLC is good. You never know.
No, the DLC is bad.
Oh, really? You actually know? Did you
Uh,
play it, or is that just what you heard?
no, I know for a fact. But we need to go to the ad break. But I want to tell you about a mod for Skyrim that I really fucking want. That I spent hours trying to set up, but I couldn't get it, and I'm so sad about it. And I'm actually going to put out a cry for help, so stay tuned, but we'll be right back. Is it just me, or does it seem like the market is a little oversaturated with these super heavily caffeinated drinks? Nowadays, everybody's drinking tons of coffee or these really strong energy drinks, and it's honestly just too much for me. Thankfully, we've got a great product for you if you feel the same way. Aspire is redefining energy drinks with a better, healthier way to power your day. Unlike most energy drinks that are loaded with excessive caffeine and sugar, Aspire delivers a gentle, balanced boost with 80 milligrams of natural caffeine, half the caffeine of most leading energy drinks. Sourced from premium green tea and guarana seed extract, Aspire provides a smooth, sustained lift without the jitters, crashes, or spikes in energy. With zero sugar, 0 calories, and 0 artificial additives, Aspire is the perfect choice for those who want energy that feels good and fits into a healthy lifestyle. Its crisp, light, sparkling taste and delicious flavors like raspberry acai, sweet cherry, and mango lemonade make it as enjoyable as it is functional. Lightly carbonated and easy on the stomach, it's an unextreme energy drink for those who prefer a more natural, steady energy boost. Packed with essential B and C vitamins, biotin, and ginger, Aspire also supports focus, metabolism, and overall well being. Vegan, gluten free, soy free, keto friendly, and suitable for those with diabetes, it's an inclusive option for virtually anyone. Free US shipping makes it easier than ever to try Aspire, the healthier energy drink that lets you feel great all day. Head to aspiredrinks.com or use the link in the description and use code IIHSPodcast, all one word, to get an exclusive 20% off your order, which is the highest discount available. That's code IIHSPodcast, all one word, for 20% off your order. For smooth energy and delicious taste, try Aspire today. Having lived in the woods for 3 months, I know the importance of having good gear when going on an expedition. However, I'm also very passionate about preserving the environment for future generations. Thankfully, we've partnered with a brand that combines both. Introducing Terrain. Terrain offers a unique collection of wallets, totes, backpacks, and travel gear, upcycled from concrete, feed, and rice bags, sourced globally, and lined with recycled plastic bottles. Every item is handcrafted and supports fair trade practices, and every item sold is $1 donated to charitable organizations that keep our planet habitable. If you're excited to get your hands on this functional, stylish, and sustainable gear, head to tollrain.org or use the link in the description and use our code IIHSPodcast, all one word, for an exclusive 15% discount on your order. That's code IIHSPodcast, again, all one word, for 15% off your order. For your next adventure, make sure you stock up at terrain.org today. I'm a big fan of supporting local businesses, so when Big Fork Brands, a local Chicago-based company, agreed to work with us, I was really excited. Big Fork is creating bacon sausage, paleo pork jerky, Chicago-style sauces, and craft meat sticks like no one else. Known for their bold flavors, clean ingredients, and small batch craftsmanship, Big Fork's products are designed to stand out. Their Chicago-style sauces, like the tangy original Chicago sauce and spicy Chicago fire sauce, bring the iconic flavor of Chicago's famous hot dog toppings into one convenient bottle. These sauces simplify meal prep, making it easy to add rich, zesty flavor to burgers, hot dogs, and fries in seconds. Not only that, but Big Fork's bacon sausage is a game changer, combining nitrate-free, hardwood-smoked bacon with premium pork for a juicy, smoky flavor that you won't find anywhere else. With 5 unique flavors, including hickory and applewood and spicy 3-pepper, these sausages turn everyday meals into indulgent experiences. Their paleo and keto-friendly craft pork jerky and pork sticks are high-protein snacks crafted with simple, clean ingredients. Thin sliced and marinated overnight, the jerky offers tender bites in craveable flavors like spicy 3-pepper and maple. Their portable meat sticks, available in Thai green curry and maple pepper, are perfect for on-the-go snacking. Big Fork has been featured by Food and Wine, the Chicago Tribune, and QVC, and it has been praised for bringing bold flavors and unmatched quality. Customers rave about their products, calling them unlike anything else, with one saying the bacon sausage is life-changing. Founder Lance Avery, an Iowa native and chef, combined his Midwest roots with culinary expertise to create these one-of-a-kind pork creations. Partnering with small Iowa farms raising 100% heritage hogs outdoors without antibiotics, Big Fork ensures their commitment to sustainability and quality in every bite. Big Fork proves that small batch craftsmanship and clean ingredients deliver unforgettable taste. Head to big-fork-brands.myshopify.com or use the link in the description and make sure you use code IIHSPodcast, all one word, to get 20% off your order. That's code IIHSPodcast, all one word, for 20% off your order. Unforgettable taste, incredible craftsmanship. Enrich your snacks and meals with Big Fork today. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a hot sleeper, and I absolutely hate having sheets that are too warm or just wearing these big, stuffy, heavy pajamas. Ugh, it's terrible. However, what if I told you that these issues could be a thing of the past with our friends over at Cozy Earth? Cozy Earth redefines luxury sleep with its best-selling bamboo sheet set made from 100% premium viscose from bamboo and its ultra-comfortable pajamas. Known for cooling and moisture-wicking properties, Cozy Earth's bamboo bedding is perfect for hot sleepers seeking a restful night's sleep. The oversized fit and incredibly soft drape of these sheets only improve with each wash, making them a standout in luxury bedding. Their pajama set brings a touch of elegance to relaxation, combining style and supreme comfort for nights in. Don't just take it from us, Cozy Earth's products are a favorite among other celebrities. Kris Jenner praises their bamboo sheets as her nightly essential, raving about their softness and cooling comfort. For 7 consecutive years, Oprah has included Cozy Earth on her favorite things list, and the brand has been featured on Good Morning America, In Style, and Better Homes and Gardens. Customers echo this love with thousands of 5-star reviews describing the sheets as buttery soft and the pajamas as the ultimate cozy treat. With free shipping on orders over $50, a 100-night sleep trial, and a 10-year warranty, Cozy Earth will bring lasting luxury and comfort into your home. Head to CozyEarth.com or use the link in the description and use code IIHSPodcast, all one word, to get an exclusive 41% off your order. The highest discount available. That's code IIHSPodcast, all one word, for a whopping 41% off your order. Sleep shouldn't make you sweat, and now it won't. Try Cozy Earth today. All right, I know you guys listening to this, you're party animals. After all, there's already a drinking game for this show. However, unlike me, some of you guys wake up the morning after with splitting headaches and lots of regrets. Yep, you're hungover. But what if you could borrow my liver after a night of debauchery and make hangovers a thing of the past? Well, you're not actually going to borrow my liver, but with liqueur gummies packed with DHM from the Hovenia dulcis tree, you're going to be feeling just as good. Alongside DHM to help you metabolize acetaldehyde, liqueur is packed with prickly pear and milk thistle, both known to boost your liver function. It also includes plenty of vitamins and electrolytes to help your body build back better. On top of all that, You're getting some ginger root in there to help soothe that sick tum. Head to liqueur.com or use the link in the description and use our exclusive code IIHS Podcast, all one word. That'll get you an awesome 20% discount off your order. That's code IIHS Podcast, all one word, for 20% off your order. Liqueur can't unsend those drunk texts to your ex, but you'll be a lot less hungover when you deal with the consequences. Check it out today. I've said this on the show before, but I go absolutely nuts for Indian food. However, when you live in a small town, it's really hard to get restaurant quality Indian food, and your only other option is to learn a ton of recipes and spend hours on meal prep and cooking. All that stuff sucks. So I'm very excited to talk about a great deal from thecuminclub.com. They've served over 2 million meals and they are trusted by over 40,000 customers, with 30 plus options all curated by expert Indian chefs to choose from. Starting from just $5.09 a meal, you're getting authentic Indian cuisine for prices that just can't be beat. I know, your mouth is already watering, so here's what you're going to do. You're going to go to thecuminclub.com or use the link in the description, and you're going to use our exclusive code IIHS Podcast, all one word, at checkout. That'll get you a phenomenal 30% discount off your order. That's code IIHS Podcast, again, all one word, for 30% off your order. You'll be getting restaurant quality Indian food in the comfort of your home in just 5 minutes. And what's not to love about that? Just make sure you can take the heat. Do you crave the taste of a good cocktail without the buzz of alcohol or the headache of a hangover? I've got the scoop on a product that is going to scratch that itch like you wouldn't believe. Introducing Kensho cocktails from rsrvcollective.com. Kensho means self-discovery in Japanese, and after you try them, you're going to feel like a brand new you. They've got distinct, sophisticated flavors while still remaining vegan, gluten-free, non-GMO, and low-calorie. These great cocktails were recognized by BevNet as one of the best non-alcoholic beverages of 2023, and it shows. I know you want in on all this good stuff, and we've got a great deal for you. Head to rsrvcollective.com or use the link in the description and use our exclusive discount code IIHS Podcast, all one word, to get 30% off your order. Again, that's code IIHS Podcast, again, all one word, for 30% off your order. Luxurious alcohol-free experiences served chilled right from your fridge. That's rsrvcollective.com. This podcast is sponsored by Amanda Redwine, your no-nonsense talk therapist and parent coach. Serving individuals and couples in both Illinois and Florida for counseling/therapy, as well as worldwide for parent coaching. Amanda's specialty is working with teens and young adults, as well as their family systems. Amanda has extensive experience working with youth who identify on the LGBTQIA+ spectrum. She has also done couples work based on a foundation of the Gottman method. She brings a light, no-nonsense approach to treatment that is approachable and empathetic. She is unflappable and makes her clients comfortable from the very beginning. Find out more at www.amandaredwine.com. That's AMANDAREDWINE.com. Thank you again for sponsoring this episode, and back to the show. All right, we're back. Thank you for sticking with us. Also, by the way, thing I forgot to mention, I wore my I Heart Hot Dads shirt to the club this weekend, and I got hit on by a dude.
But what did you like? What is that shirt? Like, what's the context of that shirt?
Have you ever seen those shirts that's like I Heart NY?
Yeah,
It's that, but hot dads.
yeah, but like, is that the whole joke?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, that's the shirt. Is I Heart Hot Dads.
I just feel like, like that definitely gives off like a vibe that I don't feel like you would want to give off.
But like, if I myself am a hot dad, and I don't love myself, then who am I really? You know?
I
Can
don't
I really
like.
call myself a hot dad if I do not love and express my love for hot dads?
I just don't necessarily feel like that. It just doesn't convey the right message.
It's like if you wore a shirt that said "I heart twinks," right? Sorry, my voice cracked there. That ruined the whole joke. Oh my god, the joke is over. We're moving on.
Talk about a
Um,
twink, am I right, guys?
kill yourself. Kill yourself. Fuck off. I hate you. You've ruined my life. You son of a bitch. I hate you.
What do you mean I ruined your life? You continually choose to keep me in your life. Maybe you're just a bad. You have bad choices.
I'm a fucking masochist. I'll tell you that. Because I keep
You must be because you're the reason I'm here most of the time.
dude, I literally am a complete fucking masochist. I keep walking around on top of my blisters. I have blisters on top of blisters on top of blisters. It's fucking awesome. I love it, and it hurts so bad, but I don't care. Um, so that's fun. Yeah, that's great. I love doing that to myself. Um, and I love going out and wearing my I love hot dad shirt and getting hit on by guys in spite of the fact that I am not gay. Um, I think this is like the third time it's happened to me. But like he actually like followed my Instagram and shit, and I was so sad to break it to him because I was like, damn, I felt bad, you know, but like
Yeah, see, what I realized is that the Instagram isn't the way to go. You just go for the number. I feel like it shows more intent, right?
I mean, I don't know. He was very forward, and fucking kudos to him. And he was a good looking guy. So like, if he's listening to this, man, you're a good
Was
looking
he
dude,
a
dude.
hot dad, or did he want to become a hot dad?
I don't know if he's a hot dad. I'm gonna be honest. On his Instagram profile, I did not see any children. Um, but maybe he just is very private about it. So maybe he is a hot dad. I don't know, but he's a good looking dude. Don't let my rejection get you down, man. If I was gay, I'd go for that shit, man. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I can recognize a good looking guy. I just can't reciprocate. You know what I mean? And that is truly tragic. I wake up every day thinking, if I was bi, I could fuck so many more people. I would be an absolute fucking unit, dude. I would be fucking everything. But God had to nerf me by making half the population like like incompatible with me, and that sucks. That sucks. So like, I guess consider yourself lucky, because Danny, if I was bi, I would have made you gay by now, gayer than you already are. Like, you would be like sending me love letters and being like like counting the days until I came down and saw you, and you'd like swoon when you
Let
saw
me
me.
tell you, like, I am into women. I don't know why it is that you're just not understanding this.
Agree to disagree.
Do I need to get with another woman for you to believe me?
I mean, that's like saying, "Oh, do I need to grow wings to prove to you that I'm a dragon?" Because it's like you're not, and that's never gonna happen. Like, come on, bro. Like, let's be real here.
Look, I've been with women before, and I'm just not with one now because I have not had any interest in any women. And
You
it's not because
haven't had interest in any women.
no, not
Interesting.
not because not
Interesting.
because they're women, because I feel like being a woman is like the bare minimum here. I need them to be other things as well. They're not the other things.
Like a man?
No.
Uh, you walked right into that one, dude.
Like you need them to have a penis? No. Okay, Kale, that's not what I'm saying.
I didn't even say shit about the penis. You brought up the
That's
penis,
what
dude.
you're
You
implying. That's
brought
what you're
up the penis.
implying. I know that's what you're implying.
Danny, if you like chicks with dicks, that is allowed. That is a okay.
You know
More
what?
power to you.
As soon as I get another girlfriend, you'll see, you know. And then what are you gonna do? You're probably just gonna keep making the jokes because you just can't accept the fact that you're
Yeah, because then
wrong.
I'll switch into beard jokes because she's your beard. 100%. Yeah.
My beard.
I've,
Oh, what do you mean she's my beard?
uh, you do you not know what bearding is?
No, I don't know what a beard
Dude,
is.
you're literally gay and you don't even know what bearding is. That's
I'm not
crazy.
literally gay. Don't even just you can't just say, "Oh, you're literally gay." Like what is that?
You're literally gay. He doesn't even know what bearding is. Oh my god, that's crazy work. That's crazy work. A beard is when you pretend to be with someone of the opposite sex when you're actually into the same sex. So if you got a girlfriend and you were like, "Hey, Kael and family, this is my girlfriend. I'm totally straight, and we love having sexual intercourse because she is a woman and I am a straight man." That's what bearding is, right? So it's like, now you get it, right?
I get it, but you're wrong.
Now you have a name for the thing you've been doing your whole life. You're welcome. Don't say I never gave you anything.
No, I actually did have two girlfriends, and it was a serious thing.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know why you don't believe it is, or you're just trying to act like you don't believe it is.
You did not disprove the beard part because you said you had two girlfriends and you said it was a serious thing. That doesn't disprove anything about them being your beards. Let's be real here.
No, it does because if I feel like you're implying something that's not true, Kale. And you know
What
what you're
would I be
doing.
implying that's not true?
Look,
That's
I'm into
ridiculous.
women. I've had two girlfriends because I'm into women.
I mean, I feel like gay dudes are like into women. Like they like hanging out
That's
with
not
women.
no no. See, you're changing the narrative. That's not what I'm saying.
What narrative? What
I'm a
narrative?
straight I'm a straight guy who likes girls who has had two girlfriends before, and I feel like that should be enough proof against your theory.
Uh, I'll tell you what would be enough proof. Do you want to know what would be enough proof? I want to
But
look at your anterior cingulate gyrus. I want to look at that.
okay, you know what? I don't have that for you, but you like besides doing some
You don't have
elaborate.
an anterior cingulate gyrus?
No, no. What I was saying is I don't have some elaborate way for you to look at that, right? So how about we find a way that doesn't involve like a medical checkup of some sort.
I mean, if they have like portable MRI machines, you
I'm
know.
not going to buy a portable MRI machine, and I'm not gonna find a
You don't
portable
have to
MRI
buy
machine.
one. You don't
I'm not
have to
gonna
buy one.
find one.
Dude, I will. Hang on, hang on. Sorry, something in my throat. Um, I bet you say that a lot, Danny. Gotta, gotta, bow, bow,
God
bow.
damn it! What is your problem? What is your problem?
They're just so easy. The jokes are so easy. They write
You know,
themselves, really.
here's the thing,
But
right? If I did start talking to a girl, I'm worried to tell you about it until it's serious because I feel like you just love being very nosy and
well,
like
when do you tell her that you're gay?
I'm not gay, so it probably
How
won't
how
come
long do
up.
you wait? How like is it like second date, third date? Oh, is it like third date because you wait three dates before you hook up and then you tell her, hey, or do you wait before then and you're like, hey, just to let you down easy on the third date, you know, not in chicks, but you're pretty cool. Just is that am I far off?
You know what, Cal?
Uh huh. What do I know?
You're just I don't know why you're so invested in trying to make everybody else think that I'm gay.
I mean, I don't have to do anything.
You know what, Cal? I'll tell you what, and I'll tell it right here, right now.
Uh huh.
I
Uh
am
huh.
going on a date with a girl later this week.
Is it first date?
Yes.
What's her name?
See, I'm not telling you that. I'm just letting you
Is
know
it?
it is
Hang on, hang on,
happening.
hang on. Is
Oh,
it
we're
that
not
one?
doing this again.
Is it that one?
We're not doing this again. We're
But I
not.
love doing this every single time.
See,
I
this is
love
why this
doing
is
this.
why I
This
really
is the
didn't want to tell
funniest
you,
shit.
but I feel like I
This is my favorite bit. This is Detective Kale is my favorite bit. This is the best bit on the show,
look,
actually.
look, see, here's the problem. If I tell you, then you can hold
So
it
I
over.
totally got it right. Okay. All right.
Wait,
So
no,
I
did you send me something?
absolutely got it right.
Wait, did you send me something? I.
No, in the chat of the recording session, I said the name.
Oh no, 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 it's not that person.
Who is it?
How do you know about that person though?
I got recommended to me on the their account got recommended to me. So
No, that's a friend of mine. But that's not it. But it's interesting that that's like the first thing that you said.
I was ready to go because I saw it and I was just like, hey,
That's what,
you
you just
know.
saw it. What are you talking? Like, how did you see? How, did you already have Instagram pulled up, like ready to type that in? Like, what are you
No,
talking?
I just it got recommended to me earlier on in the day, and I didn't think about it until right now. So I was just like, oh yeah, is it her? Apparently,
I
it's not. But
I don't know how you got recommended that.
do you
That's
follow
actually
her on
why.
Instagram? I'm sure you follow her on Instagram because you're going on a date. You
Oh,
wouldn't go on a date with someone if you don't follow them on Instagram.
but going back to
Um,
what I was saying
is it
before,
someone I know?
it's not someone. Why would you know them?
I don't know. I've met a couple of your friends before,
It's not somebody you know. It's somebody who I asked for their number. Um,
and not their Instagram, so that way you could hide them from me. Is that why you did that? You
I
fucking
will say I
asshole.
did get their Instagram as well, but
Okay, so
you
it's
should
on
not look.
here.
You should not look for it.
I'm looking. I'm looking.
You should not look for it.
I'm looking. Where'd you meet him? Did you meet him at your old school or your new school?
Their account's private, so I'll say I met 'em. Why not? I met them at the concert.
Okay, but they don't go to your new school. Okay, interesting. This feels like Guess Who. Have you ever played Guess Who?
You know what the great thing about it is, right? Because I met her like in the wild, there's like no mutual. So tough luck, I guess, you know?
Is it? Is it? Is it? Hang on. I feel like I'm about to fucking soul read this shit, dude.
My God.
I,
I
I,
really hope. Well, the thing is, you
if I
already know a
soul
lot
read
of.
this, if I soul read this, what do I get? If I
You
get this
get.
right now,
I see you're typing, and I'm worried that
if I get it right now, what do I get? I want to know.
I'll tell you what. No matter what name you type there, I'm going to say no, but I'll tell you if you're right later.
No, I want to know now. I want to know now. Come on, come on. We need the. It's for the bit. It's for the bit. It's for the bit. Come on, Danny. Come on, Danny.
Well,
Come
like,
on.
why do you think you get something? You get the knowledge of being right. Isn't that like your favorite thing?
No, I want something more real.
The knowledge of being right is pretty real. I don't know, man.
No, I want something more tangible. How about
Well,
this?
what?
When we were playing Pokemon, I had to pay Robert $5. How about you pay me $5?
Wait, why'd you have to pay him $5?
We were betting on how late you'd be. He said you'd be 15 minutes late. I said you'd be 20 minutes late, and we were playing by Price's Right rules. So when you showed up at 8:18, technically I was closer, but it was closest without going over. So I lost,
Well, see,
and
that
I'm
seems like
so
a
pissed at myself.
it
It
seems
was
like
my
a
own
you
idea to do
problem.
Price's Right rule,
Yeah,
and
like why'd you do Price's Right rules?
I because he had a 5 minute window, and anything after that 5 minute window, I would have won because I would have been closer without going over. So sometimes you play the cards you dealt, sometimes you lose. Ooh, ooh. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. All right,
Are
I've narrowed
you
it down to two.
still?
I've narrowed it down to two.
I'm
All right, how
sorry,
about
but
this?
you
How
only
about
get
this?
one get. You get one only one guess.
I changed my offer. I changed my offer. How about this? If
I'm not
I
gonna give you
get
money.
it,
That's for sure.
okay, no. If it's either one of those,
Oh, so now
if
you
it's
want two guesses?
no, I'm saying if it's either one of those, then I get to keep guessing. If it's neither of them, then I'll wait until the end of the show and we can discuss this after the recording session. How about that?
Why not? Sure, we're already
Okay.
here.
All right. Those are my guesses. Those are their Instagram handles. There you go. Let me know if
Let
I'm
me.
right.
I
Did I go through your entire following list and check? Yeah, I
let
did.
me look. Let me look up the actual handles. 'Cause
Well, that girl's married, so it can't be her.
yeah, yeah. I'm surprised that you chose the one that's married as one of your
No, I
guesses.
didn't. I didn't. I didn't. I was just saying I looked at one who was married. And I was like, well, that one's married, so it can't be her. So at
No,
least
no,
I know
you
that
did.
one for
No,
sure.
one of the people that you chose was married.
Really? That's interesting. Well, they were private, so
Yeah,
I wouldn't know.
they're both private, but I will say
I know, because you said they
one of
were
them is
private.
one of them is the
That was
right
the.
one. But
Yes! Let's go!
and
Oh
I'm
my
upset by
god!
it. I'm very upset by it
Oh
right
my
now
god!
because like
Detective
it's
Kael strikes again.
the problem
Detective
is like
fucking Kael, dude.
if you remember from last time, you kind of eliminates a lot of them. This is very
I'm
unfortunate.
so fucking smart. Holy fucking shit. I told you I was a fucking genius. I'm literally fucking Batman. I'm literally fucking Batman. I
And
swear to
now I
fucking God.
and now like now you know, and now we can continue the rest of the episode talking
No,
about
that's
something
not what I said.
different.
That's not what I said. I said I would drop it if I was wrong. Guess what, bitch? I was not wrong. I was not wrong. Which one is it? Is it one or two? Tell me. Tell me. Tell me.
No,
Tell me.
you have to
Tell me.
guess. You said you like keep guessing, right? Well, either way,
No. Come on. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me.
I
Tell
want
me.
you to guess. I want you to guess again. Why not? Guess one more time. Guess again.
Well, I would say, all right, I did, all right, so I have handicapped myself. So on my personal Instagram account, I've been kind of low key obsessed with getting my ratio down as good as possible. So everyone who like doesn't follow me back or like who I don't really talk to all that much, I've unfollowed them. So I'm down a lot. I have 647 followers to 44 following. So that means I've trimmed a lot of like people who like there were some people who I followed who like you also followed. So I can't tell which ones have mutuals, but I'm going to assume that the one who's married would have mutuals with us. So I'm going to say I think now I have to pick which one of them looks more likely to be married. Uh they kind of look similar in age.
I will
So,
say, yeah, they're close in age, so that's just not gonna help you.
yeah, that's not helping a whole lot. But, ooh, wait, hang on. Hang on. One of them is showing their hand in their profile photo. Is it the correct hand? Is that because it looks like the right hand, but it could be mirrored? And I
Well, they
believe I
are
am
recently
seeing a
married, so
ring.
I don't even know if it would show up in the
Well,
picture.
remember, engagement rings also go on the left ring finger. So I'm looking. This could be the left hand. It could be
It also
mirrored.
could be a mirrored image.
No, no. If
There's
it
so many
is
aspects of it that
No, I'm saying if it is a mirrored image, then that is the left hand, and there is an engagement ring on that finger.
I just
So
love the thought process behind this.
I'm a fucking genius, Danny. I don't know what to tell you.
Why have
I'm
we
a
been on this for like 5 minutes now?
because because I'm fucking dogged and determined, and I got it. I fucking soul read that shit so hard. Oh my god, both of them are showing their hands, but it's the same hand. But one of them has a ring on it, and the other one doesn't. I'm gonna go with the first one. Is my guess.
Out of the ones you typed there, the first one?
Yeah.
No, you're wrong. I'm sorry. You don't win
Uh,
anything. You don't
God
pass go.
damn it. God damn it. God damn it. God damn
Unfortunate.
it. God damn it.
I guess you just don't. The soul reading was over after the first.
Okay, but the fact that I looked through and I fucking 305 people that you follow and I got it right
Why'd you
out
go
of
on?
all of them.
Why'd you go to the people that I follow instead of the people that are following me?
Cuz truth be told I didn't think she followed you back. I wouldn't. But yeah,
You
no, it's
do.
fine.
You do follow me.
I'm saying I wouldn't follow you back before a first date, right? Okay, it took me a long time to follow you back, remember? It took me a long time before you gave me your Instagram. So don't fucking bullshit me. Don't
I will
fucking
say
bullshit me.
that she did come to the costume party.
Uh huh. Uh huh. What was her costume?
Well, she was like the thing is I told her about the costume party and then she said, "Hey, can I come?" And then she pulled up. So she didn't have a costume, but she went home and did like some like face makeup. I think that she said that she was a porcelain doll.
Interesting.
So she like
Uh,
had a whole bunch of cracks on her face.
and you were a straight guy, right?
And I was a straight guy named Waldo.
Okay. And then when you took it off, you were a gay guy named Danny. Got it.
Nope,
Awesome.
nope, nope.
Robert really doesn't like it when I make fun of you and call you gay, but like,
I'm not gay. That's
I don't know.
probably
You're
why.
cool with it, right? You're cool
What do you
with
mean
it.
I'm cool with it? That's the whole point of
You're
this whole.
cool with me outing you, right?
What do you mean outing me? Like you act like there's a secret. There's no secret because I'm not
You're
gay.
right. It's not a secret that you're gay. You're right.
Oh my god. Anyways, you were wrong about your 50-50 and
Does she know you're gay though?
I'm not gay. So,
Damn it! I really thought I could get you with that. I
oh,
really
I
thought I
don't
could get you with that.
you thought I was just going to say like no. Like no, absolutely. Uh,
No, I thought you were gonna say yes.
oh my god.
I was hoping you were gonna say yes, but
So,
oh
you
yeah, I was
know,
gonna talk about that Skyrim mod. Yeah, there's a Skyrim mod. It's pretty cool. Um, where it can listen to your like audio, like it listens to your microphone while you're playing the game, and so like while you talk, NPCs like listen to you and they can like actually react to it. It's called I think it's called Mantella, and it's like actually the coolest fucking mod ever. This YouTuber named Best Guest made a couple of videos with it, and it's like actually I think it's the future of gaming. Like I genuinely believe 110%. I think that's the future of gaming. And like I'm not all about AI, and I think it is kind of I mean like obviously there's kind of no other way to do it like cuz it uses AI voices for the actual like voice actors, right? Because they're not going to be able to come in and record infinite lines of dialogue, obviously. But like I think that is the fucking future of gaming. And I don't know, maybe if they paid like voice actors royalties to like use their license in perpetuity and like be able to use AI like voice acting for like future like characters in the games, like I don't know. I would be down to like be a part of a game that was like that. I think it's really honestly the fucking future. I it is the coolest thing I've ever seen done with AI, hands down. Because you can gaslight Jarl Balgruuf into believing that the companions are not werewolves but vampires. And I think that's fucking hilarious. And I think it is the funniest fucking. The potential for comedy is limitless. The potential for like branching story paths is limitless. It is literally
like
a
I will say like
perfect fucking game.
it, it would be really hard to do well though to where it would like make sense for the game, right? Cuz just having a conversation with an NPC and them like giving you different lines of dialogue is one thing, but having it actually also affect story quests and storylines and having like every single character remember every single thing, it seems like a, it'd be a bit tough to pull off. But I think in a realistic world, it would be interesting to see like an entire like game simulated based off of like what you give it, and it remembers everything that you do, like for everything,
But it does remember. It does. And I think it can like affect quests and stuff. It's really crazy. You should absolutely check it out. Like it's limited in its like effects and stuff, but like honestly, I spent hours trying to get this to work cuz I thought like a playthrough doing that would be literally the funniest stream ever, and like it's like I said, it's the fucking future of gaming. It's genuinely so fucking funny. it's
I
it's
do like,
so
yeah,
crazy funny.
the idea of like dynamic dialogue is very interesting. Like have it be like if you just ignore the NPCs, they like talk behind your back and you can hear their whispers or like If you bully one NPC, they'll be gossiping in town about how you bully the NPC. Like I feel like things like that are very interesting, and some games have implemented little like Easter eggs or like features like that, but on a grand scale, like a whole game like Skyrim, it
Every
seems like it
single
would be
one of the human
very hard.
NPCs, every single one of the human NPCs, even the bandits, you can like paralyze a bandit and like talk him down from trying to kill you and like turn him into like your ally. It's so crazy. It's genuinely like I hate to be a fucking nerd about this, but it's genuinely so fucking crazy. Like I'm actually so excited for it. Like I'm generally not pro AI, right? Like every time like
I
somebody uses Chat GPT for something that they could easily use their brain for, it pisses me off a little bit. But like this
yeah, I
shit
think
is the
that
future fucking AI, and that's what generative AI should be used for.
whenever it comes to AI, I think there's a lot of really cool things you can do just like this. I just feel like you need to find a solution that also makes it to where humans aren't gonna become like obsolete. You know what I mean, right? So like I like the idea of like paying a voice actor to give like maybe like a whole bunch of like a whole portfolio of like lines to feed into like an AI bot, and then they get paid like how you said like for that game and for that voice, and even though it's all going to be AI generated based off of like the model they're given, right?
Mm-hmm.
That way there's still like a human component to it, because if it becomes kind of like how it is on like Instagram or TikTok where they just pull voices and they don't give any credit, then that might be a bit more of a problem.
Yeah, and like again, obviously, like it would have been impossible to get like all the Skyrim voice actors in to like revoice all their characters for literally infinity different lines of dialogue because like
Well, the thing is, it's a free mod, so I feel like if it's a free mod and like maybe like morally it's not as bad to like quote unquote like steal the voices because you're not profiting off of it, right? But if you're selling a product and you're profiting off of stolen voices, that's whenever it would become an issue.
yeah, but there's like 50 50 different fucking voice actors. um I do feel like I think there's like one or two of these people who have passed away, and like that's probably bad, like using their voices with like AI. That's probably bad, but um like there's not really much of an alternative, and like what they've done with it is just kind of so insane. I just wish that like if there is a game that does this in the future, I think they should negotiate with the voice actors beforehand and um like give them a like a licensing fee, and like it should be pretty hefty, and it should be like in perpetuity, like as long as the game is running and accessible and people are playing it, or maybe get a cut from every sale or something. um like maybe not pay them like by line of dialogue, that would be kind of insane, and like tracking that would be very difficult, but like a portion of like every sale of the game going to them, and like a pretty hefty portion, would be pretty cool. But I think there's like this is not to diminish what the mod authors have done, right? But like this is entry level. This is like someone is doing this basically for free, right? Like Nexus Mods does have a way to like pay, like you donate money to mod creators, but like almost all the mods on there are like completely free. So it's just like this person is doing this for free because they believe in the technology, and like imagine what people could do who are getting paid like a real like a full salary to make this kind of shit happen. And I think that's a fucking future of gaming, and it's genuinely so fucking sick. Please check
Like
out the best guest videos and like any other video about this mod, the Mantella mod. Please check it out. It's genuinely so cool. The technology is insane.
I'm worried that like any sort of game that has to deal with like extensive like like licensing of things is a tiny bit of a problem, just because it does kind of assume that the game will eventually have licensing problems. You know what I mean? Because that's what happened, I think, with the Crew originally, was that the Crew got shut down because the licenses expired, so they
Uh,
couldn't
yeah,
like
that does sound about right.
you know what
Yeah.
I mean, right? Which is why I think it would be a lot easier if like it was kind of just the same way. Like I'm just saying, instead of replacing the voice actors with AI, do it the exact same way that it's done now, where you still pay the voice actors, but you just let them know that for this particular project, that their voice, they get permission for their voice to, be AI or whatever,
Well, I
right?
think they should be
That-
getting like royalties, kind of like how George Lucas got a cut of like all the Star Wars toys that got sold, right? Or like how
Well, I think
when you're an
that
artist,
maybe
right?
like if they want to, well, maybe that could be part of the contract, right? Where it's like one of those things where they get paid a certain amount for the game or whatever project they're a part of, right? But somewhere in the contract it says if you want to continue using my voice for things like a sequel, or you want to use my voice for a toy or a spin-off or something like that, then we have to like renegotiate it, type of thing, right? That way
Well,
they're
I'm just saying like
protected
in the
in
video
that
game
case.
that like it's just like
And maybe maybe they can record some of their iconic lines in their own voice, some of their iconic AI lines in their own voice for the toys.
I don't know. I don't know. It's just yeah.
It's an interesting kind of time where we're trying to still figure out all these things, but I think that as long as the human people that contributed into this get their cut, that's what matters the most.
Yeah. And I'm saying I think the way to do that is royalties for every sale of the game. I think that's probably going to be the fairest way to do that because it's like when you sample a song or interpolate a song or uh like borrow lyrics from a song, right? You have to pay the writer royalties, right? And so like and they get like a certain number of cents every time, or like when an actor does like a they're in a movie and it shows on TV, they get a check for a couple of cents in the mail, right? Like Frankie Muniz, right? Malcolm, Mr. Malcolm from The Middle. um he still gets like royalty checks for a couple cents, every couple weeks, right? Because people run like old reruns or it's on streaming and whatever. So like, I think the royalty system is probably going to be the best way to do it. Maybe it's through gameplay, maybe it's through sales. I don't know, but I feel like maybe we should ask some voice actors, right? I know a couple people who are um, voice actors. Maybe that's like our next incredibly influential interviews. Is like we go talk to
I am
a
interested in
voice actor
how
about that.
voice actors are paid. I would feel like the way that I think about it is that for video games, you would get paid like a flat amount
They do.
for
From my
all the work
understanding, it
that you
is.
do, right?
From my
And I
understanding, I think it's like hourly.
and I think that, well, yeah. So yeah, for example, so hourly, right? So instead of it being like an hourly rate, since they won't need to be recording as much, they could still do
I don't know. I feel like they would have
it could
to.
still be like a flat rate. You know what I mean, right? Or whatever the company standard is, or you know what I mean, like it's something like that. But I do know that voice actors, the way from my understanding, the way it works for voice actors is like it depends on how in demand the voice is. That's how much they get paid, which
Yeah,
is
and
going to be a bit hard to kind of determine if we're doing AI voices.
I feel like another thing is how do you make sure that the AI only is trained by the voice that they're using in the game? Because what if you have like some famous voice actor who has a lot of work outside of that, but like like ChatGPT used a lot of websites for research without their permission? What if they do that for like outside things, right? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like we have a lot of questions. I want to talk with someone who knows a lot about AI. I'd love to talk to the mod authors. Honestly, if anyone knows who came up with the Mantella mod or like can put me in contact with them, I would love to talk to them about it because like genuinely it's the coolest thing I've ever seen in gaming. So
Maybe
like
you got to do some
genuinely
research.
Yeah, definitely that. I want to talk to a voice actor, some the mod authors for Mantella, and then someone who like actually understands like generative AI legality. And I think like that would be really interesting to do like a roundtable discussion about that. I think that would be super cool. So maybe we'll try and set that up. But yeah, anywho, I gotta move on. It's getting kind of late in this video, or this episode's getting kind of long. So we want to say thank you all very much for listening. We want to thank our patrons. Uh, definitely head on over there. We have a couple free patrons, but if you join our paid tier, we will shout you out by name here and in the description below. Um, we also will give you a small merch discount in our $3 tier, but if you join our $5 tier, you get an extra special shout out, an even bigger discount, access to all of our episodes early and ad free. Completely, the ad break is just completely gone. So that's like 10 minutes now that you're completely just spared from. You don't even have to bother with them. But anywho, head on over there. Our movie commentaries are there. I'm still waiting for Danny to pick a damn movie, but you know what? Maybe he'll figure it out. Who
K-pop
knows?
Demon
Who's to
Hunter
say?
sing along coming soon.
If that's what you want to use your movie on, fine. I
But
just
it's
want
a
to
sing
record a
along, so I
damn
want you to
movie.
sing. I want you to sing.
I don't know if we can do that for copyright reasons. We'll figure it out.
It's
Anywho,
okay. I don't think you're gonna be that good, so you'll be fine.
oh no, you did not. You of all people do not get to say that my singing is bad. You out of everyone on earth, you the worst singer I know.
Well, I will say that the songs are hard as well, so it's not just your bad singing. It's just the songs are also kind of out of your range. It is a female K-pop group, so the voices just they're tough out here, you know.
I don't know. Whatever. You suck at singing. Don't ever insult my singing ever again because you're terrible. Um yeah. Movie commentary coming soon again. Since Razzle's taken about a month, maybe we need to step it up, Razzle hasn't uploaded a We Get Drunk and Watch in over a month. So, yeah, maybe we need to step up on that. But yeah, definitely go check that out. Movie commentaries are awesome. We've got some good stuff on there. The robots one where I fucked the robots, that was awesome. But yeah, go check that out. We are on social media. We are at IIHS Podcast, all one word. On Instagram, Threads, Twitter, YouTube, Blue Sky. We try and have these episodes up on YouTube the same day. Um, Sometimes it messes up. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer. Sometimes I just forget. You know, it happens. Whoopsie doodle. Get over it. Yeah. Anywho. Um, yeah. Social media is the best place to go for uh, you know, if you want to ask us any questions, if you want content, updates, if you want to suggest anything, any topics that you want us to talk about, let us know. Um, I like to insult people on Twitter all the time, so go check that out. Sometimes I'm pretty good at it. Sometimes I'm pretty funny. Who's to say? You know, go check that out. See for yourself. Anywho, my name is Kael. I'm incredibly influential.
My name's Danny, and I'm highly successful.
We'll talk to you guys next week. Hopefully, not the day before Tuesday.